Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report before they tip off. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Miles Turner is one of the game's premier rim protectors. He said, quote, "I change games. I'm able to push my team, and they know that when I'm back there, it makes it easier for everybody. I want to show the league what everybody in Indy has known for years, that I'm a defensive anchor, and I take pride in that."
Well, he is a presence, Allie, no question. Thank you. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Friday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming to town. And now the Washington Wizards starters. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Avdia in at the three. And for Indiana, Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Chris Duarte. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Halliburton in at the one.
And the Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Morris with it. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Kuzma launches it. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A. But now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year. So these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And Washington with possession. Pass to Porzingis. From outside, off the mark. Here's Duarte, defended by Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it. Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Morris. The three ball. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Hield passes to Turner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Hield against Beal. It's rebounded by Indiana. Smith outside. Over Porzingis. Here's Turner. Drops in the layup for 2. Turner's got his second bucket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
On the wing, Kuzma. Will it go? They get it again. And the basket is good.
Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Pass to Turner. Shoot from the baseline. Good. He hits the jumper. Turner's got 6. Well, buckle up. It's opening night. No more talk. Let's play some games that count, Brent.
Everybody in playoff contention, B.A., so super excited. One of the best nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans. And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
Here's Halliburton, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Heel. Halliburton on the wing. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
A new lineup here for Indiana. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Wizards in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. He's a very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage. He takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Barton, a good look. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Will Barton catches the ball. Great job of squaring up, and the defense better be aware of him there.
Pass to Batadze over Gafford. Again, Indiana.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Now here's Wright, looking for his first basket still in this one. Gafford, great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Indiana leading. McConnell from outside. Hachimura with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
With the 7-footer. Batadze. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Right, pass to Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And Hachimura at 6'8", no problem for him to get up.
Here's Mathurin. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Pacers out in front, up by 4, and quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Buddy Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Duarte in at small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Halliburton misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Kuzma. Beal from outside. Duarte grabs the board.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. That's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Fifth is Tyrese Halliburton.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Morris outside. Pass to Porzingis. Fires for three. That shot off the mark. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
To the inside, Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Duarte, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, BA, they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. And they get it back.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And the Pacers making a change here. Brissett's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Kuzma for three. Porzingis. Duarte grabs the board.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
19-footer. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Duarte's got 6 here in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Morris with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Avdia. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Brissett. The open J off the mark.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Hield. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Hield's got his 2nd basket of the night. Now a timeout called by Washington. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low, no one near him. And it's Barton that time on the assist by Wright. Wright's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Smart play there from Barton to establish himself on the inside to convert.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. From the top of the key, and the basket by Tice. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Wright. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. Hachimura with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Up top, McConnell. Over Kispert. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Inside, here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Great burst of speed there from Rui.
Here's Nesmith, hounded by Wright. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. 34 seconds left in the first half. Back to Barton. Over McConnell. That shot off. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. And Nesmith gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Wright. It's hauled in by McConnell. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover with 1 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but 2 outstanding players through the first half. Both of these guys playing at their peak in this one.
Speaking of peaks, Kenny, you think I can climb Mount Everest?
A decade ago, maybe, because you're about as big as Mount Everest, so it would take you 1 step.
I would hate to be the Sherpa that has to carry Shaq up to the top.
Kenny, what's a Sherpa?
Me, I have no clue.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, listen, right now their offense reminds me of a big old great buffet with pallets running smoothly, and they're serving a barbecue chicken and macaroni and cheese and cornbread and coleslaw and a diet soda.
And I'm sure you'll be looking for some dessert in the second half, big fella.
Ooh, some banana pudding would hit the spot right now.
Oh, you're telling me. Ooh,
I
hot
like
apple
me some
pie.
good banana pudding.
Ooh, hot apple pie for me.
Yeah, I like that too. A little peach cobbler.
Ooh, stop it.
Yeah, I like that too.
And don't forget that brownie with that ice cream and that hot fudge and that cheesecake. Oh, man.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. And for Indiana, they're shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And so in the game for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair, and it's Porzingis in at the 5.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Hield. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Avdia from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
And Washington has possession. The Pacers making their last shot.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
And they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Beal from outside. The shot no good. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the paint. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Here's Smith. Again, Indiana.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Halliburton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And Halliburton showing a little bit on the inside. He doesn't have much muscle, but able to get contact and stay aggressive.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Avdia can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Tries a 9-footer, and it's Indiana scoring again.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
To the middle. Here's Beal. Tipped. And they get it back. It's stolen away. Halliburton against Beal. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Turner, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Indiana calls timeout. A new lineup here for Washington. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot blocking teams. The Pacers 4th.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
Here's Wright. The Pacers making their last shot. Barton outside. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Batadze.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Inside, here's Batadze. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Batadze's got 8.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the inside, Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Batadze. Over Gafford. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Washington, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And here's Kispert from the arc. It's rebounded by Batase.
Well, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Daniel Gafford picks one up. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
McConnell with it. Hachimura covering. McConnell, good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Wizards have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's McConnell. He has 7. Fade away. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Gafford the screen. Right, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
I feel like Rui has himself locked in and right now making a big impact offensively.
Now right. And here's Kispert from the arc. He buries it from 3.
3 points.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Pacers out in front, up by 16. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson and Turner are in the middle. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield, and it's Duarte in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Turner. Over Porzingis. Good on the 13-footer. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Morris against Halliburton. Here's Porzingis. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Duarte. For 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Porzingis finds Beal. Over Hield. Off target from the baseline. And the Pacers shooting has been incredible. 72%. Here's Jackson. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. No good on the triple. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Turner. Washington with a rebound. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And the basket by Hield.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Sends it home from 3-point land. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter. Well, the Wizards shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Morris passes to Kuzma. Porzingis with it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And no good.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Porzingis.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Halliburton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Porzingis misses.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Beal's shot is good.
Beal loves the fire off the catch.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Halliburton. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Wright with the teardrop. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Outside Hield. He shoots it. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Hield is so dangerous wherever he is on the floor. As long as the ball is in his hands, you have to think that he's a threat.
Now here's Porzingis to the middle. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Wright against Halliburton. Over Wright. Here's Hield. Up and in on the layup.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So it's Washington now. The Pacers making their last shot.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the paint. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
17 seconds left in the fourth. Deflected. It's stolen by Halliburton. The layup off target. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And I ain't opposed to fighting the lows.